All right, let's fucking do this. Good afternoon. The Shade Brigade. Got to keep my shades on, you know? What the fuck you want to see my eyes for? Why? What the fuck? Why do you care? Because you think you're gonna try to say I'm drunk or I'm high, I'm on drugs, I'm crazy. I'm so fucking sick and tired of you fucking people disrespecting LTL, the Young Jerks, JFK, James Jackson, Kevy Kev, Jessica Machado, J7. Who else is there? Turtle Boy. You you do this to yourself. This is all you. You were the one that, I mean, that shit was your full-time job. They thought you were a reporter. They didn't know what you were going to do. They didn't know you were going to rob her. They didn't know that you were going to freaking go and make 850 fucking episodes about Karen Reed. Are you fucking kidding me? And then you purchased the domain. Free Karen Reed and then Karen Reed. And you have different domains in other people's names. Shit, that makes sense. You have other domains in other people's names. Shit. Fucking good. Anyway. Turtle Boy. You wanted James Jackson to come on. Let's talk about my boy, James Jackson, my diamond. When JFK first started his channel, he was probably like 1,000 subs, 2,000 subs. James was broken. He had been through so much. He didn't know what to do, where to go. He wasn't seeing his son. All kinds of shit. And now he's doing good. Very good. And why do you people always have the disrespect? I can't believe he even said to collab on a show with you. He's going to get smacked if he did that. Like, please. You got the nerve, Turtle Boy. You can't even call JFK by his real name. It's Randy, not Rando. Jay Burl. What the fuck did he do to you guys? What did he do to you? Turtle, all you turtle riders is who I'm talking about. You know who you are. What are you trying to do? Jessica Machado met Lauren Matthias at the court hearing, and then all of a sudden you want Krista, the girl who alleged you play these childish games. It's like you want to win everything. That's all you're about is winning, winning, winning. In the past, you've taken down people. You've ruined people's lives. Okay? Then Kevy Kev. You know how many chocolate chip cookies I eat a day with milk, whole milk. I dunk them in there. You know, fucking awesome. Then let's see. I wanna. I just you know, and Jessica Machado. I'll never stop with that one because that girl put herself on the line for you. Then look at what you just did to Meredith. Every single girl that is in your life, you always have them go and get harassment charges on the girl or whatever. Just like you did to Meredith. Just like J7, you have the audacity to tell her to come back, that you wanted her to come back because to buy memberships. You ignorant motherfucker. I know you buy all your subscribers. LTL was kind enough to go and have an award made up for you. And you took it as a joke and you broke it and you threw it. You can't stand the fact that he is successful. You can't stand the fact that you recorded him. You can't stand the fact that you tried to set up Mike. You tried to set up Money Making Mike. And I remember because he was down too for a little, God, close to 2 months. Because of you, Turtle Boy. Because of you. Because you lost control of your shit when you went to jail. When you went to jail, that was it. You lost control. You couldn't handle that. I have text messages with you asking people, why is the money going here? It's supposed to go in there. I have the entire transcript from Lindsay's when she pressed charges on you, what you said about McMorgan's, and then the fridge thing is a joke, allegedly. You think that's funny. You think what you did to Ryan Waters is funny. You think calling Lana from Truth and Transparency, binary, he, she, her, the whatever, and you did all that shit to her in the beginning of the trial because she started covering it. And all of a sudden, she's having issues with her kids. All this stuff was going on. You and the Glare did it. And I know for a fact because Annie Elise was involved with some other shit. All right? Beast X Boy, Beast, I have everything. I mean, I've had everything. I've had everything. I thought that the justice system would have caught up by now. I thought, but you can't shut the fuck up. You just can't shut the fuck up. And don't include Bob Motta in your shit. Please don't say his name. Thank you. If you're being an asshole talking shit about JFK and then James and going and changing your accents, trying to sound like him, which was fucking... Don't mention Bob Motta's name if that's what you're gonna do. Because he already told you to shut the fuck up. Do your lawyers tell you to shut the fuck up? Or do they think this is the First Amendment? This ain't no First Amendment shit. This is what you call an enterprise. I got you pegged hard. Sean on the Gulf, me and Sean on the Gulf had you from beginning. El Sapo files. Remember that? Yeah. Natalie, she was the gray goose, the goose that kept on giving, you know? And you go and you give her phone extraction to Dilla. And why did you do that? Dilla needed yours, not the ones between Natalie and whatever. Like, you're trying to avoid everything. You're trying to avoid accountability because you know you're fucked. You know you're fucked. What you have done to Meredith, it's dead. I'm going to tell you right now, it's dead. Because Karen will have her back. And I'll die on that hill. You're sick. You talked about Jeff. What did Jeff do to you? What did he do? Do you know Jeff? Has Jeff ever, done anything to you? The young jerks, man. Money making Mike. What did he do for you? He had fun, but shit. He was behind you like 1,000%. And so was LTL. Then you started to see them, get successful. And you had to put a dead stop to it. You think you own YouTube. You don't pay your 30% of your turtle chats or whatever it is. That's why you super chats are shut off. You have it go to a Venmo or pay. No, you can't do PayPal. They banned you. Let me see. What else do I know? Oh yeah, you lied. You said that you were in a parking lot and this girl hit your car when she was like backing up and she left. So then your car is in the shop. You have the Ford Bronco, white Ford Bronco. You're a fucking idiot. Then you said the other day during your live that it was the Lexus's butt was too fat. And you scraped it going into the garage. Swear to God, that's what you said. That's insurance fraud. You do know that, right? That's insurance fraud. You lied and you blamed it on somebody else. And you put it on someone else's insurance because you need money. J7, you listening? Like every day, it's like, oh my God, what happened? Every day. Because you just don't shut up. Like you do, this is all you, kid. If you think that Judge Bledsoe's is gonna drop this, he said it. Press play. You don't need no cops involved because there wasn't even an investigation that they had to do. You did the investigation for them. Okay? Is that making sense? You have no fucking idea what intent is. Intent is not a good thing. You could say, oh, I intended to do it, like, not something serious. Is this freaking rip my shit out? Anyway, you just, and then the whole thing with Alex, What you did with your fucking mouth the other day. Yo. And then what, this Arkansas bestie, she's been trying to be famous for a few years. J7 busted her, coming up in Jess's chat, just throwing your money around because you know you can get her bunnies, besties. You fucking stupid bitch. You're just like the rest of them. What's her face? Lauren did it too. Who else came up off you? Oh, Cyber Chick. You guys are gross. Like, you're not willing to put in the work. You're not willing to play by the rules. Do this to yourself, my dude. You fucked. This is a federal investigation, and you are all up in it, my dude. And then with the memberships, starting off and saying you're going to talk shit, buy memberships so that you can, hear the petty, hear the disrespecting of everybody. When the case came around for Just Don Root, you said you wouldn't cover it because Just Don was a drug addict. You wouldn't cover any cases that would hold cops accountable because you're a rat. I fucking said it. That's that. You're a fucking rat. Drink some water. I've known you were a rat for well, for the last like 3 years, because I know you had a handler. Yep. And you were gonna set up Karen. Karen was gonna be a ratchet. Because you were gonna, work for the police, protect the police, look the other way. You fucking prick. You know what I would do with you? I'd wipe the fucking floor with you. I swear, if I ever see you somewhere, whoa, I'm gonna need Tim Bradle again. I would never hire Tim Bradle again. Yannetti, all day. I love Yannetti. You tried to fuck over Yannetti. You fabricated those text messages, right? And try to get Yannetti all wrapped up in some bullshit, right? That what you were doing? So you had recorded phone calls and you blackmailed Karen because Karen wasn't doing what you wanted her to do. So you went on a revenge tour. That's what you did. You even freaking you called out Howie Carr, yo. That was like a big mistake. I like Money Making Mike on it anyway. He's nice. And did you know that him and LTL they stream together on each other's channels, and then we like go between and whatever, support them. That's a problem for you, obviously, because you said it this morning. You call JFK an opportunist. You used to say that he sent people out to do his work, like Jay Brill. Oh, he ain't paying Jay Brill. Oh, he ain't paying James. He ain't paying this, that. You think this shit is about money? Because if it was about money, he wouldn't care about being monetized because he can play the music. But you're a piece of shit and you take money from everybody. You get the fundraisers, the wish lists, then I mean you had the chat rats, the chat rat chat, whatever the fuck they were called. Dropping fundraisers every night. Then you had who else was the Galera. He's good because he can raise money, right? We see you. We see you. And we're done with you. At least I am. And you know that. That's why you won't clap back at me. You will not say one word about me. Because if you do, I will come knocking. I'm not going to talk to you like this. Try to get a message to you like this. But if you say something on your show about me, blog about me, I will knock at your door. Okay? The fuck you want? What's your fucking beef? That's how I handle my shit. You say, oh yeah, to Jess. Jess even said, if you want to come and talk face to face, because this isn't going to be good for you. Because if Jess has so much shit on you. And she warned you. She was like, yo, this isn't going to be good for you. Like, you could come to my house and talk. And, oh, well, this is face to face. This is face to face. Nah. That ain't face to face. This is a camera. I do whatever I want in front of the camera. And say whatever I want. Or, you think you can do it. Clara Petty's for months behind paywalls about money making Mike and LTL and James Jackson, Jay Brill, JFK. You guys owe them money too. Fired up. You want to know why I'm fired up? Because of that goddamn bust off live this morning. Everything. I didn't even watch the show last night. I went, I don't know. Did I go to bed early? I don't remember what the fuck I did. But I did not watch a show last night because you're getting me to the point of like, I should have my son tell you. Like maybe that's what I'll do. I'll have Sergeant Anton Joseph Andrade call you. All right, that's his name. I'll have my son call you and tell you what happened and talk shit about his mother. You ever see my son? Big, 6'2", I think. With 200 pound, 180 solid. Rat. Yeah, his father was a big guy. They called him Tank when he was in federal prison for 8 years over marijuana because they used to classify heroin the same as marijuana. But you don't understand that because you're a fucking asshole. You think that Karen is going to take the blame for what you did? You really think when this shit goes to federal court, they're going to laugh at you? They're going to laugh at you. because that's oh, yeah. Well, guess what? He told me this, and then I go and I publish it, not verifying it, and lying about shit just to start drama. Journalists can't be activists too, and they cannot make themselves part of the story. I guess you missed that part, right? Yeah. I don't know. Want to see my dog though? Matt. Come here, Mackie. Come here, Judy. What are you doing? This is my Mackie. And this is Junior. This is his son. Junior's half border collie. Because I was fostering Junior's mother and her two daughters. So I had 5 adult dogs, right? Then Mac decides to knock up, Savannah. All of a sudden, Diana's got 9 puppies. One of them died, poor thing. I I was sleeping out on the couch because I knew she was getting ready to give birth. And then all of a sudden I hear, sounds like little rats, right? Judy, he'd be like, and he was so small. Judy. And he like this big. So I had 8 puppies. I had Mac, Savannah, Mouse, Coco. Okay, no, 4 adult dogs, and then 8 puppies for like 2 months. Oh my God. Never again. Without help. I would do it with help, but they were so cute. Some of them were white. We had Whitey Bulger. We had a Nevea, Oreo, Shiner, because he legit had like just a black on his face, on his like a black eye, like that dog from. Oh my God, I can't even think of the fucking dog's name. But anyway, yeah, he's mean. And he goes everywhere with me. Everywhere. His son likes to stay home. And my Mackie, he protects me. And that's about it as far as that goes. But we can get back to Turtle Boy. I want to talk about Krista Worthington. That case was fucked up. Okay, you guys think I'm crazy. I always have papers. I don't know what it is. Like I just write Sean shit. Poor Jess, huh? That day he made her cry. He did that on purpose to make her look crazy. He did that on purpose to cause division so that he could make more money. We got you pegged. Yeah. Sean on the golf. Love you. We got you pegged. Todd McGee. Love you. I don't know. I Federal, I think you're a Twitter lawyer. I think you need to stay the fuck off the internet. And I know that Biden is working pro bono for Mr. Carney. I've never heard of a client paying for accommodations when their lawyer comes to represent them after you paid them like 300 grand. Just saying. When I went with Tim to go get a bagel, and coffee. He paid. Are you telling me that you pay for Bettero's flight, hotel, to feed him, and you said he likes the steaks? And what else? That's what you say about your attorney. You made a freaking troll account named Ghetto Mellow, and you trolled your own fucking lawyer. Dude, you got problems. You are not. I don't think you like. Are you in the third dimension or fourth or fifth? For the love of God, you open your mouth every day, and all you do is just dig yourself further into a hole, and you continue to blame Karen. Karen hasn't done a fucking thing. She didn't kill Officer John O'Keefe. You knew that, and you can't say that somebody else did it and then blame Karen for telling you. Oh, Karen told me this. You published it. You made it known to millions of people. I have freaking court TV video of you recording the fucking hearings when you were sitting on this side of the big courtroom, and you were like, sitting there with your legs spread eagle, and you had Emily Baker on your screen. You were fucking recording the court proceedings. Okay? Dude, I watch you like I watched my son. Because you're evil. And people like you are disposable. You did 60 fucking days in jail. Woo-hoo-hoo! So you deserved a house, a pool, $60,000 car. Meanwhile, Karen's losing her house. She lost her job, lost her insurance. Shall I go on? And you kept blaming her for publicity. When you report on a case, when you are like a journalist and reporting, like legitimately, following the rules and all that shit, you're the only one out here that's causing all this bullshit. You're the one doing it. You told Paul O'Keefe that Karen said he was drunk on the stand. You said that. I got the text message. You were talking to Paul O'Keefe. You guys wanted to go play golf. You asked him to go play golf. Yeah. I got those text messages. Holy shit. I got a lot of text messages. I got a lot of emails too. It was coming. You knew it was coming. I can tell the way you're acting. You're a paranoid motherfucker. And I would be too. I would be too. I would just freaking walk into the jail backwards. If I was you, just fucking walk in backwards. I don't know. Get to Shirley Max. Everybody's gonna be like, yo, you wrote a story about my brother. You wrote a story about my mother. They're gonna put you in PC. Or they'll let you out. And then, I don't know, whatever happens, happens. So, that's that. You starting a commissary fundraiser? Dude, you're going to jail, prison. And I don't know why you keep thinking I'm gonna beat these charges. You people are gonna, it's Karen told me this. You know it was Karen. You know it was Yannetti. You got Yannetti out here fucking protecting himself on Twitter, the assassin on Twitter, because you want to talk shit. You want to drag him into this. You want to say that he said this to you. You said that and he didn't. That's what I'm talking about. That's how I'm getting down. Alan Jackson, he doesn't even want to look at you. Alan don't even want to look at you. They took the heat for that freaking tweet. There's another one took the heat for the tweet. And got scolded in court. AJ had to come all the way from fucking California. Had to fly in because of your fucking tweet. You think Alan's gonna let that go? You don't think they're documenting everything? Oh boy. You know, this is how I am in real life. And a lot of people, they don't like me. I don't give a fuck because I tell it like it is and they don't want to hear it. That's it. Right, Mackie and Junie? People are so fake. Like, if I'm gonna say something about you, if I'm gonna accuse you of something, you bet your ass I'm gonna have the receipts to prove it. I'm gonna vet the sources. I'm gonna vet what's being said. And look at all the heat Karen's taken on the forensic room or whatever, for the forensic girls. They won't leave her alone because you don't leave them alone. You have your trolls doing all kinds of fucking bullshit to stir up fucking drama. You just keep it going. You keep it going because you're fucking making money off of it. You're a sick fuck. You're a sick fuck. You think that Karen's gonna let you get away with you recording her? And AJ? And Yannetti? And Lucky? And Steve Scanlon? Steve Scanlon said from the beginning he didn't know nothing. All he did was say that he knew he worked with Brian Albert. You saw their picture on Facebook and you were probably like, oh shit, he knows him. Let me go see him. That's what happened. And then you go back to Karen with the bullshit and say, oh, he said he knows somebody was there. He knows this and that. You didn't know shit. You made this whole narrative up. You fucked with a Boston police officer's murder trial. Death. And you walk around like you're the shit. Like everybody wants to talk to you. Everybody, dude, you're a fucking little pussy. Pussy. I saw your fucking sneakers with what are they, the Hokas or whatever? They're like that thick. So you're trying to gain a couple of inches. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. Then you go to and say about J7. Come back. Buy more memberships. But you never once called up Jess. You didn't want to talk to Jess. But you wanted to talk to Nurse Kim because you and Nurse Kim have some of the same followers. You knew that you would lose subscribers over it because it happened in the past. And Bedro does Sundays with her. All that good shit. You blackmailed Kimmy. You told her that If if she had hurt or whatever, she could. I don't know what the fuck you said, but all I know is you were blackmailing that poor girl, saying she could get in trouble for listening. After I found out what was really going on, because I put two and two together during one of her streams, I was like, this motherfucker is fucking blackmailing Kimmy. Like, how do you go through life knowing that you've done so many people wrong? I don't understand. I can't. Yes, you're a sick person. That's probably what you're gonna do. You're gonna take the insanity plea. That's what you're gonna do, probably. Because you know they ain't giving you no fucking deal. You make fun of Cosgrove. Cosgrove knows his shit. And he's gonna fucking get you. Cossie ain't playing. You can try to call up this one as a witness, that one as a witness. You know, it's gonna be Karen Reed all over again. I can't even sit still because I'm so like, I'm just in shock that there's a person out there that lives like this. I just, I can't believe how gross you are. You are disgusting. People like you need to be off YouTube, off the internet. And you're gonna go. But they're just keeping you from more, you're doing their job for them. They're gonna say thank you. First play. That judge, well, let's those don't fuck around. That judge does not play, especially when it comes to women. Yeah, imagine that. You talk shit about Bev, Canone. She was doing Karen's trial. All you do is talk shit about it. You shit all over Hank Brennan. He's still on Whitey's payroll. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Lally. See who else. And you blame Karen, and you're blaming Karen for it. The harassment. The roll and rally, you did it for her. Dude, you had how many people and how many cars going through neighborhoods, and while you have a bullhorn and you're accusing them of murder, of MURD, whatever, you think that's okay? What, who raised you, TV? Who fucking raised you? That turtle that was hung at your mother's, did you do that? Or did you have somebody do it? Fucking pink lemonade. Pink lemonade, you're a fucking, you on the run? What's going on? Pink lemonade, you on the run? That would suck, wouldn't it? Didn't you before you walked into that courthouse, didn't you drop a box cutter and a blade right by the doorstep inside the gate that Tom's CPU picked up? Was that you? I think it was. The day Jess testified. Yeah. Who broke her brake lines? Who cut her brake lines? Who did it? Who cut her brake lines? You fucking piece of shit. I know how you are behind the scenes. I can tell. I can tell how you are. You're an angry person because you are paranoid. You don't want to go to jail, but everything you're doing is going to lead you there. Everything. You think accusing people of murder, of the killing of a Boston police officer, is okay? You think that you have the right to just go around and say what you want every day, all day, and that's being a journalist? That's not being a journalist. That's not being any activist. I don't even know. Dude, you're not normal. You're I don't know how you've gotten this long, this far in life like this, doing this shit to people and gotten away with it because you know the clerks in the courts, all of them, all of them. Oh, they give you information. Then you had Janelle that worked at that PD and used to run plates for you. But Karen did it. It was Karen. Karen did it. Yeah. Karen asked you to do it. Karen saw, the car there, and you were following these people. Okay? Now you had that Lexus. I know what you were doing. You were investigating them. You were following them. I know you were. Taking pictures of them, having people send you pictures of them where they are. What does that do? That's their safety. And you want to fuck with that? And then Colin, 17 years old, 18 years old, not charged, not found guilty, nothing. And you got the kid off. Like, imagine being in a school or a college and having people call you a M word. Imagine being that old and having that happen to you. That was my son. I would have rocked your fucking jaw. Regardless of the situation, the investigation has to be done the right way. And the feds have always had it. This with Morrissey was just a distraction. To say that, oh, they convicted somebody of it, so the feds don't have to worry about it anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do something about Krista Worthington, maybe tonight or something. I don't know. This motherfucker got me pissed. He's got me. He's. I don't. It's like everything he does is so petty. Like everything he does is so petty. Remember Turtle Boy Cribs? That motherfucker can't. He can't pay. pay what's he gonna do? Rent it out? The mortgage on the house must be with the pool insurance, the insurance, and all that shit. Electricity to run. Yo, I don't even know. Jumped into that one because he had to prove to the trolls that he was getting a house. They're gonna take it. There's probably a lien on it already. There's probably a lien on a lot of your shit. and you don't know it yet. You walk around, you go on YouTube, and you just degrade people, call them names, try to take away, subs from them, views. You're behind the scenes checking everything. Let me go see what they're doing. Oh, young jerks, this, that. Oh, okay. With Betero, look at this. Betero fucking sucks. Betero got off on Money Making Mike. He got off on. Probably did, I don't know. When he was on Money Making Mike's channel. That's how Betero came into the scene. He tried to get into Karen Reed, and they were like, "Eh-eh." And you think he's like this big fucking New York lawyer? Yo, he doesn't even write motions and affidavits. He writes fucking letters. Nani needs more water. I gotta get something to drink. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Got some more water. I don't know, but dude, you got me fired up, And then Tim Bradle charging my father 25 grand for 2 petty ass fucking cases against the state trooper. Huh? You were on me to get the Enrique Delgado Garcia case because I know people that know Sandra, his mother. You are a Bradle. I don't understand. Then I see Courtney at Lindsay Clancy's trial. What's she trying to get you to get the case? Is that what's going on? Because, Sean Jenkins and Sean Ellis both spent a lot of time in jail when you were the DA or the prosecutor and you knew he was innocent and you prosecuted him anyway. Martha Coakley, too. Yeah. She's another one. I know that Brado's paid off or has done legal work for, some of your whores. I know everything. Just ask me a fucking question and I know. Because if I'm going to ask you a question, you best believe I know the answer. You flip the script every day. Every day. Yep. What you can call me this, you can call me doctor, you can do this, call me daddy. But and then but if you read Turtle Chat, every day, same shit over and over and over and over and over again. It's disgusting. I gotta go get a coffee. But this, I'm just so sick of your fucking bullshit. Like, you think this is a fucking joke. It's not. It's not a fucking joke. And I'm just letting you know. But you keep it up. You keep it up. You just were fucking shitting on James Jackson this morning. And then JFK Randall is you. All right, I'm gonna go and get some coffee. Love you guys. I might do something later. We'll see. Love you.